Hi there, YouTube. It's Lauren. So my surgery is scheduled for September 22nd, which is in 3 weeks. Um, Super nervous. I had my consult with the doctor last month sometime, and we settled on that date, the 22nd. I'm super excited about it, super nervous. It's, I guess, becoming real at this point. Now it's like my life is going to change in 3 weeks. I think part of me still is almost mourning food. I almost don't want to have surgery. A little part of me doesn't. Because I know I'm going to miss eating large quantities like I used to, but I know that that's the part of me that needs to change. I'm going to go into this thing full force and know that it's not just the VSG, but it also has to, there must be a mental change, and that's what I'm going into this with. So many times in the past when I've tried to diet and exercise, I always would fail. I might lose a little bit, but in the end, I would feel like a failure because my eating would outweigh the exercising. Really, I like to exercise. It just gets so discouraging when you don't see any results because you're eating too many calories. So the amount of that you're exercising really doesn't help you lose weight. It just helps. It was helping me maintain where I was. So it was a vicious cycle, and I essentially just said, screw it. I don't want to exercise anymore. And I know that's a horrible mentality. I shouldn't think like that. But time and time again, when I feel like I'm failing over and over again, it just seems like the only logical result, basically. But anywho, but I know going into this, my eating choices along with this VSG will go hand in hand with exercising. So I know that that's gonna, be mandatory, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm going to start off with walking a ton. I mean, I already walk a lot. It's not, not that it's not good exercise, because for, someone who's never exercised before, it's excellent. But me, I know I'm capable of doing more activity than just walking, but I need to force myself. My husband's very, very active. He was Marine, and he just loves fitness. So, he's going to be definitely a huge part in this. In the past, we've gotten into spats about, not necessarily my weight, because I know he loves me for who I am, because he met me like this. So it's not like I was skinny, then gained weight. He knew I was overweight when he met me, obviously. So I know that he loves me for who I am. But because he is so fit, and I have a much more sedentary lifestyle, especially because of my job, it was causing some friction. But so that's another thing that I'm just so excited about, because I know that once I start seeing the weight go down, I'm going to become even more motivated to be more fit and go back to how I used to be. When I was in high school, in my first year of college, I was in ROTC, and I was in really good shape, and I actually really enjoyed being fit, and I was even a leader in our fitness activities. I would encourage my group to do this. We'd I would head up a lot of physical activities, and I was going through a lot of my stuff the other day from throwing out some old stuff from high school and stuff, and I came across some pictures and letters I had written to my group that I was in charge of in ROCC, and I was just like, wow, who is this person? I used to be just so so motivated and so, I just love to exercise. I don't know how to else to explain it. I used to love being active. I used to encourage others to be active, and now I'm the one sitting on the couch, literally. um, but really, I mean, my life has become so sedentary, and I'm just ready for. Eh, I'm ready to go back to that, and it's weird because the majority of my life I have been more sedentary, but when I was more active, that's when I was the happiest. That's when I really felt like me, and I liked who I was, and I want that again. I want it so badly. Um, so anyway, that's just a few reasons why I'm just super excited. My doctor did recommend a 2-week pre-op liquid diet, but he insinuated that if you slip up a couple times the first week, that's fine, but try to stay away from the fats. And he said, but especially the last week before surgery is when it really counts. And this is him saying it to me. Every surgeon's different, every patient's different, so this is what he instructed me to do. But I have our huge annual company picnic the 20th, so 2 days before surgery. I'm going to be around a ton of good food, but you know what? It's okay. I have to get used to that. I have to mentally prepare myself for how I'm going to be, how I'm going to avoid, eating too much, things like that. So I'm okay with it. I'm going to concentrate not on the food or missing the food, but I'm going to concentrate on just spending time with my friends and my coworkers and my husband. So that's where we're at. Just wanted to give a little update. And since I am 3 weeks out and I'll be starting my pre-op diet next week, well, sort of. I'm also going to Las Vegas next week, so yeah, that's going to be difficult too. But I'm basically going to just eat minimally and take some protein shakes with me as well, so that way I'm not overdoing it. But anyway, going back to the main point is that since I'm 3 weeks prior to surgery, I wanted to give an update. I'll give you my current weight, which is 245 pounds. That's pretty crazy. I've never said that on video. So there we go. 245 is my starting weight. I'm sure I'll lose, a good bit in my 2-week pre-op diet. And hopefully many more after that. So I just wanted to give an update. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.